Well, what up, nerds? I had a bad day the other day. I wrecked my minivan. It was a pure accident. I was driving, I crested a hill, I looked up, I saw a green light, looked down, vehicle was stopped, and I didn't have enough time to stop. He had stopped because there was a bus on the other side of the road. It was entirely my fault. Anyway, I'm going to go to Crazy Ray's over the weekend, carve this apart, or carve a van that just dropped there apart, pull some parts and fix the front end of this because I don't have collision coverage on this, and I'm just going to do it myself. But on Saturday, I picked up another project car. It's a 99 Neon Sport. It's got a 2.4 swap done. The guy had done the timing belt. My buddy Ozzy had done the timing belt, and when he did the timing belt, he messed up the cam timing. He was worried about valves being bent in the head, and my thought was there might be valve to valve issues, but it's also possible that everything might be okay. So I rolled the dice. I bought the car from him. I'm going to move the cam gears and see if it runs. And if it runs, I'm going to put tags on it, and I'm going to drive this thing to work tomorrow. So I'm a little sore from the accident, but I feel pretty okay. But I'm going to see what I can get done on this. Anyway, here's a little overview of the car. It's got a aqua jade trunk. The doors had been replaced with black doors off of an RT. I built myself a little tent because I hate getting wet when it rains. I'm working on a car. But anyway, these doors are off a black RT and they've been spray painted. The engine bay had been painted like that aqua jade neon color. It's got unorthodox racing cam gears and an unorthodox racing underdrive pulley, a big monster donkey overflow bottle, stock 2.4. I looked at the badge on the transmission and it seems to have a 355, although I don't really know what it has until I drive it. It's got projector headlights. The front bumper needs to be completely set on, but I just got it perched on there for now. I don't know what computer's in it. I don't know if it's got a stock computer or if it's got a Sykes computer. I have no clue. I'll find out later. But overall, it's not straight. It had 15x8 Bassett wheels on it, so that all the fenders have been rolled, including the ones in the back. This one's not too bad. This one's pretty good right here, except they had chipped the paint along the edge. This one's barely done at all. I might at least try and get it to match the other side, or I don't know. The paint's in terrible shape, but all the white cars are. They'll end up bad. It's got a roof rack that's been tech screwed down, a sunroof that doesn't work because they never work, and the roof has been sprayed black. Interior goes, it's some of my project stuff there, but the dash isn't cracked. The seats are in pretty good shape. They're just, sport seats. Back seat's a little grimy, but I have confetti seats I can put in this. But all in all, if it's got the 2.4 is fine and the 355 is fine, it's not going to make a bad little daily driver for me. And then I'm not going to have to work on that SXT. I'm just going to get rid of that thing because I don't actually want to work on it. But anyway, yesterday, I'll show you what I've done. I've already taken off the crank pulley. I've already lined up the timing marks. They're actually lined up. And then this is where the timing belt marks have ended up. They're pretty close, but they're far off. Basically, I need to get these white lines down to here where these marks line up. So I have to release the tension on the timing belt and then get cracking. So I'll see what I can get done. Oh man, that sucked. My butt just got like soaked. I was like, oh shit. All right. Let's look at these teeth. Oh. Looks like that one's lined up, and these look like they're pretty lined up. So let's give it a spin and see if it stays lined up. All So basically, those two need to be really close. I'm going to spin the block by hand. I got to go around twice. Let's go. Oh, the car's in gear. Ha! I might want to put that in neutral. Spin this around. Here we go. Ugh. And that mark. Back this up. I don't know if that's entirely lined up. It's not lined up. Oh, they're off. All right. Well, what's that light down there? Whatever, it started. It did not pop a code. Oh yeah, I gotta put the alternator and the mounts on. But it's running. Doesn't seem to be missing. So I don't think there's an issue with the valves or anything. So I got this buttoned up. I didn't have a shot of it, but the timing belt had started to walk off when I did the test fire, and I wasn't sure why. And then I found an old post on neons.org that apparently if you don't have the motor mount in, the timing tensioner will sit cockeyed a little bit, and when it does that, it'll start to walk the belt off. So as soon as you put the side motor mount bolt back on, or the side motor mount plate, it'll bring it right back in place. So that's what happened. But I don't have any footage of it, because at that point I was kind of rushing to get this done. But I drove this across town to Runkle's and back, got it insured and plated. It's legal. So should be fine. I was looking at these seats. These are actually second gen, like early second gen seats, like 2000, 2001 seats, which is fine. They're all right, but I'm definitely going to put in the confetti seats as soon as I get a chance. And I want to find the coupe brackets because these don't fold forward, so that's a little perturbing. But other than that, the exhaust is like dumb loud. I'm not really a fan. Guys, it's pretty awful. It's got like the tiniest single chamber muffler on it. So I'm gonna have Greg change that at his earliest convenience. And also, it has a key for the ignition and a key for the trunk, and they don't match. And then I don't have a key for the doors. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that, because that's really inconvenient, especially with the places I go. So I'll have to figure out how to rekey the whole car to one key. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. This is a little bit of a different video. It's kind of me just scrambling to get a daily on the road, and I did it. It's not something I expected to be doing this week. My my SRT4 is broken because there's something funny going on with the brakes. So I ordered pads and rotors. I'm going to start there because I've already replaced the calipers and the hoses up front, but they haven't come in yet. I wrecked the van. The turbo couch doesn't have heat. Cricky's wagon, I got to do like axles and tie rods and a bunch of other stuff to it. And my gray Neon blew a head gasket earlier this summer and I haven't touched it. And then I blew up the motor in the green Neon. So I've broken 6 cars. So I had to scurry and get this on the road. It's really something. It's an accomplishment. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. You know, I say an hour a day will make the jack stands go away, but good Lord, this took me like 4 hours because I redid the timing belt 2 or 3 times when realistically I had it right the first time. So that was fun. But anyway, this is gonna be my new daily for a while, and hopefully it doesn't suck on gas, and yeah, it'll be around for a minute, because I really wanted to get another coupe, and I'm happy to have one again. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Hold it to the floor and crank the key?
Yeah, just crank the key and hold it to the floor, and it won't start at all.
Choke?
Yeah, where's the choke on this? Make sure it's in neutral.
Maybe. Oh, clutch in? What is this shit?
Oh yeah, that's mild. That is so much nicer. Oh my god.
5.5.
That's about all it's ever gonna see with the stock cams in it. Yeah, that's good. I don't know how well this is gonna pick up the audio, but it's what I've got.